Hi. Taehyung Lovers back again with the Taehyung Lovers channel worldwide. And this time, don't you dare skip the first 3 seconds. Because what you're about to hear is not just an ordinary airport moment. This is a moment that forced the world to stop, hold its breath, and then ask in a tone that is almost in disbelief. What really happened to Kim Taehyung in Japan, April 2026? Why could a single step of his change the atmosphere into silence and then explode with emotion? Why did ARMY in Japan not go hysterical, but instead treat him like a prince? And most surprisingly, why did his aura feel different this time, deeper, more real, and leaving so many people unable to explain what they felt? In this video, we will uncover facts that not everyone realizes. How the arrival of Kim Taehyung with BTS at Tokyo Airport turned into the most emotional moment of April 2026. How ARMY in Japan showed the highest standard of respect level in the world of K-pop. Why Taehyung's simple visual actually created a royal aura effect that cannot be fabricated. To the shocking fact about BTS concert tickets at Tokyo Dome that sold out instantly and exploded in the resale market. We will also discuss the most sensitive point, the reason behind Taehyung's smile that felt different this time, and why this could be the beginning of a much bigger new era. So before we go deeper, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell, and most importantly, help this video go viral so the world continues to see the good side of Kim Taehyung. Because after this, what you are about to see might change the way you see him forever. April 2026 is a moment that forced the world to stop, hold its breath, and ask in a tone that is almost unbelievable. What really happened to Kim Taehyung in Japan, April 2026? Because what was seen was no longer just the arrival of an idol. This was something far deeper, more emotional, and for some people, it even felt like a scene from a modern royal story brought to life in the real world. April 2026 had long been awaited by BTS fans, but no one was truly prepared for what happened at Tokyo Airport that night. The plane carrying Kim Taehyung along with the 6 other members, Jungkook, Park Jimin, Min Yoongi, Kim Namjoon, Yoon Ho-seok, and Kim Sejin landed perfectly after a short flight from South Korea. But what made this moment extraordinary was not the landing itself, but what happened afterward. The runway lights shimmered like a stage prepared especially, as if welcoming not just music stars, but figures whose presence carried a different aura. Outside the arrival gate, thousands of ARMY in Japan have been waiting with almost unimaginable patience. They did not scream hysterically. They did not push. They did not create chaos as often happens in large crowds. Instead, they stood neatly, keeping their distance with hopeful gazes. This atmosphere created an incredibly strong emotional tension, a silence that was louder than screams. And that was where everything changed. As the automatic doors opened and Kim Taehyung stepped out, time seemed to slow down. He did not walk like a celebrity rushing through a tight schedule. He moved slowly, head slightly bowed, wearing a simple red cap. Then he did one small thing with huge impact. He bowed politely, his hand touching his stomach, a gesture of deep respect in East Asian culture. And at that exact point, something difficult to explain happened. It wasn't an immediate explosion of screams, but an emotional silence that covered the entire area, as if thousands of people silently agreed to give space to that moment. Only afterward did applause and warm cheers arise, not as a wild burst, but as a form of respect, like welcoming a prince who had finally returned before his people. Yes, and this is where the narrative turns into something bigger. In Japan that night, Kim Taehyung was not treated like an ordinary idol. He was treated like a prince, not because of luxury, not because of exclusive distance, but because of the discipline and respect given to him. Fans did not try to touch him forcefully. They did not break boundaries. They maintained space, gave way, and even when falling behind, they did so in an orderly manner, like a silent royal procession filled with meaning. The scene felt cinematic, almost unreal, as if the modern world suddenly revived old ethics of how someone worthy of respect should be treated. What made it even stronger was a contrast shown by Kim Taehyung himself. He was not wearing flashy luxury outfits. A striped sweater, dark shorts, orange socks, and sneakers. A very casual look for someone with global status like him. Yet, that was exactly where his power lay. He did not ask to be treated like a prince, but the world gave it to him willingly. This phenomenon was further strengthened by another undeniable fact. BTS concert tickets at Tokyo Dome sold out within minutes. Official prices ranging from $90 to $450 skyrocketed in the secondary market to over $1,200. This is not just numbers. This is real proof of demand beyond logic, of longing that could no longer be held back, and the belief that every second involving them, especially Kim Taehyung, holds a value far greater than mere entertainment. Videos circulating on social media deepen the emotional impact even more. In every step, Kim Taehyung seemed to absorb the energy around him. He occasionally lowered his gaze, gave soft looks, and smiled in a way that didn't feel staged. This was not a performance. This was presence. And for many people, that presence felt deeply personal, as if he truly saw and appreciated every individual in that crowd. Then a question began to disturb many minds, and perhaps spark heated debates among fans. Why did he look much happier this time? Was it because of Japan? Because of such disciplined army? Or because of something deeper, something unspoken, yet felt? The answer may lie in the long journey he has gone through. After phases of individual activities, relentless global pressure, and ever-growing expectations, this moment became a deeply personal meeting point between artists and fans. Kim Taehyung's smile that night was not just part of the job. It was a reflection of sincere gratitude and perhaps relief. This arrival itself carried a big purpose. BTS is scheduled to hold the BTS World Tour ARIRANG at Tokyo Dome on April 17th and 18th, 2026, with April 16th used for intense rehearsals and technical preparations. But seeing what already happened from the airport, it is clear that this is more than just a concert. This is the opening of a major chapter, an era where every step, every small gesture, carries real global impact. And now, the unavoidable question, one that may trigger thousands of comments. Was that night in Japan proof that Kim Taehyung has surpassed idol status and truly become a global symbol treated like modern royalty? Or is this just the beginning of something even bigger? Something we don't fully understand yet? Because if a single arrival can feel like a royal procession, then what will happen when the Tokyo Dome stage lights truly turn on? And honestly, did you see the same thing? Or was there something different this time? At this point, we are no longer just talking about a normal arrival. We are witnessing something far greater, a moment that makes the world stop. Then ask, is Kim Taehyung still just an idol, or has he become a symbol treated like modern royalty? Because what happened in Japan, April 2026, is not just about BTS, not just about a concert at Tokyo Dome, but about how one figure can change the way the world feels, sees, and gives respect. Thank you for watching until the end. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell if you enjoy content like this. If not, feel free to skip, because the Taehyung Lovers channel never forces, but always presents facts that make the world think twice. Now we want to hear from you. Is this truly proof that Kim Taehyung has reached a level untouchable by other idols? Or is this the beginning of something bigger we don't yet understand? Write your thoughts in the comments, because your voice is part of the story. Stay tuned for the latest updates only on Taehyung Lovers. That concludes our meeting today. Good night, stay safe, and see you again. Keep following all developments about Kim Taehyung only on the Taehyung Lovers channel.